Do you have a coworker who frequently backstabs his own team members or tries to show himself up by undermining others or doesn't do his share of work and instead tries to dump it on you, or is someone so negative that you just want to run away from them? Then this video is for you. Here are 6 techniques used by smart people to deal with a toxic colleague. Number 1. Set boundaries. Toxic people like to push the limits of their targets, and that is why it is important to learn to say no. So, when a pushy coworker hasn't done his share of work in the project and is trying to get you to do it for them, just take a deep breath and say, I'm sorry, but I am busy and I don't have the bandwidth. Unless the person is your superior, you don't need to give any further explanation to them. However, you do need to make sure that you don't cave after 10 minutes of relentless persuasion from the coworker. If you are not able to enforce your no, then the coworker knows that all they need to do is keep convincing you till you agree. Tip number 2. You can't fix them, so you need to focus on you. Toxic people love to announce other people's mistakes to everyone, especially to the bosses. This is their way of distracting everyone from focusing on their shortcomings and mistakes. Smart people generally try to avoid unnecessary conflicts, and the best way is to make sure that their own work is always as near to perfect as can be. They always do background work for all meetings that they will be a part of, so that they are well prepared to answer all questions that pertains to their responsibilities. Once the toxic colleague realizes that every time they try to show you down, you are ready with logical and valid answers, they will start to back off. Number 3. Don't try to replicate their behavior. It's tempting to deal with a difficult person by replicating their behavior. That is, behaving with them in the same manner in hope that they will realize their mistake and start behaving differently. Unfortunately, this only results in them claiming to be a victim. Instead, you need to understand that their behavior shouldn't be taken personally by you. This can be done by disengaging oneself and thinking of one as a third person in the conversation whose only motive is to observe. Once you distance yourself, it's easy not to get pulled in to some conflict and you will not react in a manner which you will regret later. This helps in dealing with the negative coworkers who complain about everything and suck all the positive energy from everyone around them. Don't engage them by trying to empathize and agreeing with all of their negativity. Tip number 4. Stand up for yourself. Toxic people are bullies. They look for targets who will not retaliate and keep trying to undermine the target's confidence. One of the ways in which they do this is by giving backhanded compliments, that is, insults that are disguised as compliments. In such cases, smart people will look for subtle ways to deflect words and insults without seeming aggressive. For example, sometimes a toxic coworker might say, "That's a good idea, I'm surprised you came up with it." This can be tackled by saying, "Thanks, but I would like to hear why you are surprised," in a non aggressive tone. That way, the insult gets highlighted publicly, thereby making the toxic coworker uncomfortable and embarrassed in a public environment. The embarrassment will deter him from repeating a backhanded compliment. Tip number 5. Pick your battles. With multiple projects and responsibilities, there are many ongoing conflicts at a time. However, not every conflict is worth getting into, and it is not possible to avoid 100% of conflicts. Smart people pick their conflicts basis the level of impact it will have on them and their work. Small conflicts raised by toxic colleagues are best ignored. Toxic people love conflicts because it gives them power over others. If you keep trying to resolve 100% of conflicts, you will be left feeling negative and mentally exhausted. Always prioritize your mental well being over everything else. So, only when a conflict is affecting you in a big way should you decide to participate. Tip number 6: no public outbursts. Dealing with difficult colleagues is not easy, especially when they frustrate you, which is why it is very tempting to be rude with them so that they stop bothering you. But always remember, any aggressive behavior on your part will only show the colleague that it is easy to trigger you and get a reaction from you. Once they know they can push your buttons, they will try to elicit a response in public. It is easier to excuse yourself from the situation than trying to explain your sudden outburst to everyone else. Once you get rude, it gets easier for the toxic coworker to play the victim card. So, these are the 6 techniques followed by smart people to deal with difficult and toxic people at work. I hope you liked the video. Do like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching.